All right, everybody, hey, rideshare reseller. We are behind Savers. Finished our day at Savers. We kind of went books, Savers, Goodwill, back to Savers. And now we're gonna do a video back here. Hopefully it's a little quieter. It's been quiet and bright where I've been at home. So I'm gonna try and shoot some of these like on location. Back there, you can see where the boxes are. A little light today, but I don't need any boxes, so that's really good. Show you a couple books, show you some things we picked up, show you some things we sold, all right? Make the video short, sweet, keep it moving. That's my new goal, keep it moving. All right, let's start off with some books. Interesting, I got my typical Amazon books, which would bore you. They make $3, $5, $7, $10, that kind of thing. But then if occasionally you find stuff like this, and you think, okay, other people can find that. That's an atlas. You can kind of get the idea of the size. It's a pretty good size. It's National Geographic, yep, the magazine, but it's very, very cool. It's just a cool United States atlas. See if I can get out of the way. There you go. You know, it's just it's so detailed. It's amazing to me that we can produce stuff like that. Very cool. Got a little index there in the back of this with cities and stuff like that. And looked around and, you know, looked up some of cities. I looked up Kevin, the Commonwealth picker. Yeah, Bedford's in there. It's in there, Kevin, if you're watching. Not much. Yeah, I'll get about $20 to $25 for this, but again, it helps me pay for that bin. All right, let me put this guy down. Let's go over here. Another very interesting book. There was a young picker next to me, and the young picker is how shall I say it? He's a good guy. So I've got another guy with books, but he's young, right? So I brought him over this book and I said, hey, tell me why you think I'm going to keep this book. Okay, so I showed it to him. I'm going to show it to you, and I'll let you look at it for a second. Look at the title. Okay, look at it down there. You see it? All right, most of you are going to know. Vincent Price, the actor from the horror movies back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. House of Wax. Every Halloween, that's a good one to watch, the House of Wax. And this is a treasure of great recipes. He was a gourmet cook. A lot of people don't realize that he was. And you've got like some very interesting osso buca, scampi flamingo. I mean, there are some very interesting recipes in here that he's got. You know, roasted chicken with bread sauce, Caesar salad. I mean, you know, the typical stuff from like the Hotel Pierre. But another interesting book, right? Very cool. Gets about 25 to 45 in that range. So there's a wide range on this. But, you know, normally it just gets tossed, but it's Vincent Price. But it would have been cool if it was signed, right? And, you know, I didn't check that. You never know. Not signed, not signed. All right, so there's two pretty cool books, right? All right, let's go on to something. I only found one album today, and it was weird. It was, as I walked into Savers, it was literally sitting out there. And I thought, well, why is this album there? And you'll see why. It's a good album. It's ACDC Power Age. And $1.99, today's senior day, so minus 30%. This is a $30 bill. It's in good shape, just needs to be cleaned with my record cleaner. If you're interested in the record cleaner, it's down below in the links, or you can watch my record cleaning video, my album video. This is a good little record, 1978, I believe. Yep, 78, American release. Again, there are so many releases, so many labels. This one's at least a $30 bill, pretty simple. All right, let us wing back here to something quite large. This here is, it's called Revo Lights Eclipse, and it's for a bicycle. It's a bicycle wheel, and it lights up. If you see it, it lights up red, so when you're spinning, you hook this to your frame. I paid $11 minus the senior discount on that, and I believe this will get me around 100, in that range. It'll be a fun one to ship, but I'm going to use this place right back here. I'm going to have to keep my eye out for the box that I need for that in the next couple of days. It'll show up, and I'll just store it, and it'll be ready to go. All right, the key here is, yes, it's big, even big for me, but there's a way to do it. You just have to find that right box. All right, let me put that down. Put it so it don't hurt anything. Didn't hurt anything. Let's go over here. All right. Pots and pans. And what do I say I like to get? I like to get all Clad, right? So this is an all Clad wok. This is about the third one I found in the last couple months. I think it's a 12-inch. If it's a 14, it's even better. But it's not a 10, so it's at least a 12 or 14. I hope it's 14. If it is, it's 70 to 100 bucks. And what did I pay? Goodwill, $7.69. So always look for the all Clad, and you'll be amazed. You find these woks. Some of these things are good. La Crusette is the other thing in the bakeware aisle that I look for. La Crusette and all Clad. Pretty much everything else for me, Revereware, that kind of stuff, I just don't want to clean it, or again, it's just me. I'm picky about it. We're going to show you another one here. Now this one is cool. I have sold this one before, so I knew what it was. But this one, why it really intrigued me is how this thing's new. I mean, it's brand new. If you look at the bottom, this, we'll have to spin it the right way so you can see it. This is Magnolia. There it is. Look at the bottom of that pan. Never been used. I'm pretty sure it's never been used. You can kind of see the shine. You're hearing something click inside. What you want to find with the Magnolia is inside is the trivet. The trivet, this little metal piece. And if you look at the trivet will tell you too that it's not been used. So it just needs to be cleaned up. I'll clean it up, polish it up. Believe it or not, I'm not 100% sure. This will get at least 70 to 100. Now, there's another version of this. The other version is the Wagnerware version of this. That, if I had that, if on that symbol was on the bottom of this, I would probably get 140 to 200 for that one. But this one's new, so I might push it a little bit and see what I can get. I might still get that, 120-ish on this. We'll see. We'll see. I will try, probably, is what I'm saying. It doesn't hurt. All right. Just making sure I forget some things sometimes. Let me get this big one out of the way. All right, you see me all the time do these, right? There it is. Yeah, another golf bag. And this one's a Titleist. You can see that. That's a Titleist golf bag. It's a light, so it's a carry bag. It's got the straps on the back, and it helps to always have the rain cover. Again, the reason I buy these, look at that, $10. There's a comp of a ladies one that sold used for, I believe, $120. So I think that's where I'm going to be. I will get the box from back there to ship this. Like I said, golf bags, they're always going to be 40 to 50 to ship. I think it's just the cubes. There's no way around it. I can probably squeeze this one pretty tight into something, but it's still going to be $40 minimum. And it will sell. It will sell pretty quick. All right, we got 2 more items. Now, I debated on one of these. One was for sure a keeper, but I debated on the others. All right, because they're big, number one. Cutty Shark Revo model. It's big. It's a 196 scale. This particular guy I paid $10 for minus, so I got 11. I got 9. 10 minus the dollar, about $9. It's a Goodwill find. Hey, this one looks like it's been worked on, so I'm not going to get that much for it. I'll be lucky, believe it or not, with this thing, probably to get 60. I should sell it though, and there'll be some shipping. Now again, I get the box right back there. This one will be a resize kind of box unless they have a perfect box. But I know the box already that I want to use for this if I have to resize it. So not much on this one. It was debatable, but for $10, I'm willing to take it. All right, next one up. Now this one is new. It even has a new sticker on it. This one I paid $15 because it was new, I guess. This is the USS Constitution one. It's a 196 scale. This one here should get me 140. This one should be right around 140 being new. I'll have to be a little patient. So I'll get 140 and let's call it 60, 200 for my $22 investment. So that's pretty good. So, you know, I really was debating. I knew this one would be okay, but that one, and I went ahead and did it, but we'll see. We'll see when it sells. We'll show you if it's, you know, if it does, but we'll be all right. 10 bucks is nothing. All right. See if that was everything for, that's it. That's everything that we, you know, we got some other books, but that's everything. Now we're gonna go over a few items that sold. All right, let me adjust this down just a hair. All right, there we go. All right, up first, Judith Homer prints. Found 3 of these. I knew they would take a little bit. They did. And I didn't get exactly what I wanted, but I still made money. I got $120 for these, and I believe I paid about 20 something dollars, 22 with my discount for all 3. Again, I got, oops, hope nothing went wrong there, something glitched. Again, I was right there for the box, and that was, it was already pre-boxed. I have prints that I already pre-boxed. So it was pretty easy to ship that guy out. We got $120 and $34.95 shipping. Went all the way to Florida, and I believe it was about $29 on the shipping. So I didn't make a whole lot, but I didn't lose any money, and it was a quick flip. Quick meaning, I think it was about a month and a half. Okay. All right, you saw me get the Mizuno irons, and I paid only like $7 for the whole lot. I had the putter. The putter sold and the guy canceled out. So now I've got the putter back up. The putter is going for 85 out of that. The irons sold for 120. Now the reason why I sold them for a little bit of a discount, shipping. It went to Oregon, so it's on my coast. So I made about $12 on the shipping plus the 120. So I think he knows that. I know that. That's kind of like we talked about. Some people ask, hey, what about the shipping? Usually buyers will say, hey, I'm on the West Coast. We can do a best offer here and make this work. So 120 on the irons. All right, the music stand. I can't remember. I think we paid about 12 bucks, 10 bucks for the music stand, somewhere in that range. We sold it for 100 plus $32.95 shipping. Made about 5-6 bucks on the shipping. And what's good about this music stand, it's kind of hard to see in the picture, but these music stands, your typical ones, this one was brass. You can disassemble them a little bit and get them in the box. It was a little trickier. You know, would I do it again? Yeah, I made money, but it wasn't the greatest fun packaging this one. And I package everything. I can do it, but it just was not fun. It required a little bit more time. All right, now, again, going back into the garage of my own stuff, I upgraded a particular golf club in my bag, a different hybrid. So I sold an older hybrid that I had that I liked, but figured, hey, let's sell it. I got $49.95 and $12.95 shipping. So basically, it's my golf clubs that I get and I use. If you see the clubs that I have now, all the clubs in my bag I have used from thrifting and then reselling my old clubs and so forth. I actually kind of like feel like I got paid to play new golf clubs because I sold all my other clubs and got those for so cheap that the offset is I got more money out of, you know, selling my old clubs. So that one was $49.95 and $12.95 shipping. We're gonna go one more. Now, if you've seen some of my camera videos and some of my other videos talking about projectors, slide projectors by Kodak specifically, some of them will sell really quick if you get the right one. And I did. I got a $10 one from Goodwill. You probably saw it in a video maybe a week and a half ago. This is how fast they will sell. This one sold for $89.95, $23.95 shipping, Arizona. Can't ask for more. I paid 10. Now the key here is you gotta test these. And this one had the carousel with it, power cord, and the remote. Those are the things that are obviously key. Put it on at the store, tested it, it works. Put it back in the box, you're done. That's it. So it's important that it works. If it doesn't work, just don't bother with them. It's just not gonna, even for parts, unless somebody gave it to you, it's just not gonna be worth it. You could peel out the remote. Maybe the trays, they're a dime a dozen. So I have the box also. The box is another thing. If you can get the instructions, that's more. It's like every piece that you get, it's more. But you really have to have that remote, and you have to have the unit itself working. So don't pass those up. Those, again, we talk about over and over about, you know, I'm in Silicon Valley where the wealthy are, right? It's really, really rich people here, and houses are averaging $1 million right now. The average home is $1 million in this county. Crazy. So, but this is an item, a Kodak projector, that's out there everywhere. So everyone can find this, not just me. It's an, you know, it's not like a very high-end computer system or something. So keep your eye out for this kind of stuff. It sells and sells well. All right, guys. Hey, I enjoy doing this kind of video. It's simple. I'm in the shade. It's cooler. I gotta do more of like this, and I'll do some other ones too. Show you, you know, some things that how I package that kind of stuff. But anyhow, hey, really appreciate it. Hope you get something out of every video, and we will see you next time.